What's up, guys? How's it going? My name is PJ, and today I am bringing you another news video. This is the second one this week. Let's do this. Now, a lot of you guys know that Shane McMahon returned to the WWE this past week, and he has been gone for how long? Gosh, I can't even count how many years. It's been a very long time. I want to say around 7 years, but the fact of the matter is this: he's back. I don't know if he's back for good or not, but here are the reports saying so far. So Dave Meltzer is reporting that Shane McMahon has currently signed a short-term performer deal which will only last him through WrestleMania. And it kind of makes sense because after having that one hell of a match, he's going to be gone for a while. And now we all wish that Shane McMahon would actually stay within the company after the WrestleMania matchup, and I do hope he signs a long agreement or something along the lines, because I think that's what's best for business. I want to see Shane McMahon going up against The Authority, who is they're playing a heel role on TV. I think that's going to be freaking awesome because I don't think anybody can step toe-to-toe against Triple H and Stephanie McMahon because they're so freaking good at playing heel. And Shane is like probably the best candidate right now at the very moment. And now we know why the real reason why Shane McMahon came back to the company. Simply put this, Vince McMahon wanted him to. John Cena and Undertaker match wasn't going to happen at this upcoming WrestleMania simply because John Cena is out, he is injured, and Vince started thinking outside the box. About a month ago, he came up with a plan, and we all pretty much fell into this trap because we thought, this is quite funny because I did too, and most of the people did. No one thought that this was going to be a swerve or a way to set up a rivalry. Everybody thought that either Daniel Bryan or John Cena was going to end up getting that award. But it was just a way to set up another rivalry. So Shane McMahon got brought into this big picture. Vince McMahon wanted a major attraction. I think he's concerned about having a weak lineup for a WrestleMania card. Either that or the tickets aren't going to get sold out, which I always laugh at that. I think an article like this always pops up because Vince always gets pretty furious about like how the numbers are down or the people aren't buying tickets as soon as possible like they're supposed to. I mean, shoot, there are like freaking 70,000 tickets, man. Come on. Give everybody a freaking break. Everybody wants desired seats, and no one is happy all the time. So, give it a while, and you know it. Every time you look at the WrestleMania crowd, it looks like it's sold out most of the times, even though it may not look like it's sold out. But more than likely, the crowd is always filled up. There may be a few empty seats, but more than likely, it's jam-packed. Allstate Arena just announced that for the first time in over than a decade, Shane McMahon will be live at the Allstate Arena on March 7th. So this upcoming week, we're going to have The Undertaker cut a promo about the McMahon's, his WrestleMania legacy, whatever, his acceptance of the WrestleMania matchup, and then McMahon is going to show up, Shane McMahon is going to show up the following week at the Allstate Arena. I'm kind of excited for that one. I wonder how that's going to turn out. I want to see Undertaker pop up during the same night. That would be pretty exciting. And speaking of Shane McMahon, he has made a Twitter account, Facebook account, if I'm not mistaken. And he's been posting stuff, his workout stuff. He has been working out pretty hard with a like a MMA. I may be wrong. I don't know. He's a boxing coach or whatever. I may be wrong. I'm not sure. So, yeah. And he's also been working out at the gym, just doing weightlifting and stuff. Check out his page. I'm sure you can find him anywhere. All you have to do is search for his name on Twitter and Facebook. Oh, by the way, I'm sure you guys already heard about this. This news came in actually following Monday Night Raw, if I'm not mistaken. Talking about how Vince McMahon wants to push more edgier content up until WrestleMania, simply because he just wants good ratings or whatnot. If you can do this, Vince, why can't you do this all the time? I mean, come on now. How are you getting away with doing all of this stuff? Dropping an F-bomb? A chairman dropping an F-bomb during the first hour of Raw? Seriously, Vince? How? How is that even possible? Speaking of foul language and blood, I'm sure you saw what happened at the end of this past Monday Night Raw. There was blood all over Roman Reigns' face. His face was swollen up, and I think he needed a nose surgery, if I'm not mistaken. The rumors are going around saying that, Byron Saxton, I'm sure you watched the video. This is like a pretty viral video on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, I think, right now. It's everywhere. It's like Byron handing off Roman Reigns a blood pill, the so-called blood pill. That's what they call it, but I think it's just like a little packet. I would say cutting himself, but he didn't cut himself with a razor or nothing. I don't know how they do it exactly, but apparently there was a blood packet that Roman Reigns ended up using on his face, but at the same time, his face did get some hurting, man. Did you see what Triple H did? That was a real beatdown that Roman Reigns' face took. I don't know if you guys saw the SmackDown or not, but I think they ended up showing Roman Reigns' face, how much swelling he had on his face around the nose area and the eyes, and that was actually real, believe it or not. And I would talk about this one subject, but I think I'm going to skip it. It's something to do with Reigns being the next John Cena. Yeah, that article, I'm just going to skip it simply because we've been hearing about this for the longest time, and we see this on TV every day. How WWE's trying to basically push Roman Reigns down our throat, and everybody's booing Reigns, everybody's cheering Triple H, the vice versa is happening, Triple H is a heel, but yet he's the one who gets cheers. Roman Reigns is a face, he's the one to get the boos. I don't understand, man. This is kayfabe. Wrestling has changed so much. People call wrestling fake. Those people, you can go to hell. You don't even know what this is about. Seriously. This has nothing to do with that. It's just that, I don't know how to explain it the right way, because nobody does. Nobody can win over this certain topic. I go to the gym. I go anywhere. I don't even have to talk to anyone. You can just hear people who watch wrestling in general. They go online and they find out all of this stuff. They don't even have to read the dirt sheets. Everything is just basically available. And WWE acknowledges the fact wrestling is kayfabe. That how it's scripted, but it's an actual real sports. It's sports entertainment. There are storylines involved with these guys performing in the ring, and they can get hurt. They can get hurt worse than the NFL players, basketball players, baseball players, any sports. It doesn't matter. Matter of fact, more wrestlers are dead compared to any of the other sports. And I'm not saying because it's a dangerous sport, because it is, but there has been very different consequences, such as the whole Benoit thing and some of the other stuff, but I'm not going to get into deep. What I'm trying to say is this. I respect the sport, sports entertainment. Just don't drop the F-bomb. Seriously, do not call it fake. That offends me, because I watch wrestling, and how dare if a redneck person comes up to me, oh, you watch that shit, it's fake, right? Seriously. Don't watch your little girls letting them watch SpongeBob SquarePants or any of the other Nickelodeon and cartoon stuff, because it's all entertainment. And you don't say that. Why are you watching cartoon? Because it's entertainment. Why are you watching NFL and basketball? It's entertainment as well, but they are playing sports. So don't go around saying stupid stuff like that. You're making yourself look stupid in front of the wrestling fans. That's all. But I respect this sport. And, Roman Reigns is not a bad guy. He's putting smile on people's faces just like John Cena does. He may be far from John Cena. That's the only thing right now that I can say. And, of course, he's not one of the best wrestlers. I mean, there are freaking several other wrestlers who are really good. Cesaro, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Finn Balor. There are so many other wrestlers that I like over Roman Reigns. But then again, I respect him. If Roman Reigns can make a difference in life, in someone else's life, then let him be up on top. And I'm sure there are other guys who are going to rise top to the occasion. And that's not going to stop them to rise and get up on top of that level. I mean, look at Daniel Bryan. You guys will make a difference. If you want to make a difference, let that voice be heard. That's all you have to do. Don't go around the internet and just start bashing Roman Reigns like he's a terrible wrestler. Why are you shoving, Reigns down our throat? Eventually, somebody else will come and take Roman Reigns' place. And I personally don't want to see Reigns winning the championship. But then again, what else choice do we have? They're giving us Triple H versus Roman Reigns. For gosh sakes, Triple H has already won so many times. Let Reigns win. Let him go up against somebody else then afterwards. So Reigns can lose the title. That's all I have to say. Alright, I'm going to move on. Shinsuke Nakamura, who just signed a WWE contract recently this past week, will be the first person to receive the WWE headliner money if he stays within the NXT brand. And that's only if he stays with the NXT brand. I mean, being on NXT at the same time wrestling full-time, getting the headliner money is actually a pretty darn big deal, because I've heard that NXT guys don't really make a whole lot. But then again, if you're like one of the top wrestlers like Shinsuke is, holy crap, that's a huge freaking deal. And it's gonna make sense that Finn Balor's gonna get moved up. He's gonna come to Monday Night Raw or something. Maybe Nakamura's gonna start wrestling him, being that top guy, or go up against guys like Sami Zayn. Who knows? I would like to see some cool stuff though. Pretty excited. But then again, I think that's it. That is it for today. What you guys think about the stuff that I talked about? Post your comments and let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.